The universe is calling, but are you listening? There are no coincidences at this moment. This message has reached you because it was meant to. It is the final call before the 2025 portal opens, and the time for hesitation is over. Imagine the night sky illuminated by stars, each one whispering ancient truths, secrets that only the chosen can decipher. These whispers, so subtle before, now echo with force, as if the universe itself were pleading for your attention. What lies ahead demands more than simple New Year's resolutions. It requires courage, clarity, and an unwavering commitment to your purpose. 2025 will not just be another year, it will be a turning point in your destiny, a watershed moment. Every choice you make now shapes not only your future but also that of everyone around you. Do you feel it? The energy is shifting, time is accelerating, and the only question that matters is, are you ready to listen? Throughout 2024, the universe has sent signals to prepare you. They may have seemed small at first, repeating patterns you ignored, intuitions you dismissed, or that constant feeling that something greater was lurking. But now, these signs are clearer, as if the universe is knocking at the door of your soul, insisting that you pay attention. The challenges you faced were not punishments but tests. Every tear shed, every moment of doubt, was a reminder of the power that lives within you. You were chosen for something that transcends common understanding. These lessons were merely preparation. Every obstacle you overcame was like spiritual training for the journey ahead. And now, in this moment, the universe asks, what will you do with this awareness? Will you move forward or remain trapped in what should have been left behind? This message is not just a warning, it is a map. Visualize a radiant portal pulsing with divine energy, a threshold between 2024 and 2025. This portal is a passage into a new cycle, but it will only open for those who are ready. Being ready does not mean being perfect, it means being willing to release what no longer serves you. Fears, wounds, toxic patterns, and doubts must be left behind. The universe is asking you to trust in the unseen, even without knowing exactly what lies on the other side. This crossing demands courage because leaving behind what is familiar can feel terrifying. But remember, what lies ahead is far greater than anything you will leave behind. It is the next level of your existence, the next chapter of a journey that was written for you long before you arrived here. What will you carry with you through this portal? What will you leave behind? The universe's signs are everywhere, but it takes sensitivity to see them. Perhaps you've noticed repeating numbers, 1111, 2222, 333. Perhaps you've felt an invisible force guiding you in unexpected moments, through encounters that seemed like mere coincidences but shifted your perspective. Or perhaps you've felt a restlessness in your heart, as if something inside you knows that time is running out. These signs are not mere coincidences. They are invitations. Invitations for you to awaken, to stop and pay attention. They say, now is the time. There is no more time to waste. Ignoring them is a risk you cannot afford to take because the opportunities aligned with these signs will not return. But listening to them will open doors you never knew existed, doors that lead directly to your destiny. So, what must you do now? The universe is sending this message as a guide, but the action is up to you. Your intuition, that calm yet persistent voice, is the purest channel of this communication. It already knows what needs to be done. Now is the time to silence the chaos around you, to turn off the noise of the world and listen to what truly matters. Allow yourself to reflect. Meditate. Take a pen and paper and ask yourself, what is the universe trying to tell me? How can I align with my purpose? This is not just another year-end. This is the moment when you prepare for 2025, a year that will demand the utmost of your strength, clarity, and faith. Do not let fear or inertia steal this opportunity. This is your calling, and the universe is waiting for your answer. Are you ready to take the next step? You are at a turning point where the choices you make now will echo far beyond the next year. The universe is not just calling, it is trusting you to take control of your destiny. Imagine yourself holding a book whose pages are yet to be written. What will you put on them? This is not a rhetorical question, it is a plea for you to take the pen and write the story you were born to live. If there were moments in 2024 when you doubted yourself, know that you are not alone. Those moments were designed to test your faith, not to destroy it. And now, the question is not whether you can, but whether you will. What the universe offers now is a unique opportunity, a new beginning that can only be accessed with courage and decision. Understand that the energy of 2025 is already forming around you, shaping itself according to your intentions, thoughts, and actions. It is like an invisible magnetic field, responding to everything you emit. Every thought of doubt creates resistance. Every thought of faith creates flow. Every step you take toward your purpose accelerates this field, bringing clarity and opportunities. However, hesitation is a weight that keeps you anchored in the past. The universe does not want you to remain stuck, it wants you to soar. To do so, you must be willing to change your frequency now, elevating your energy and tuning into the vibration of what you wish to manifest. It is not about waiting for the perfect moment. It is about creating the perfect moment through inner alignment. Remember, the universe never makes mistakes. It does not err in choosing whom to send its signs to. If this message has reached you, it is because you are worthy of it. You have been called for a purpose that is greater than your doubts, greater than your fears. But purpose is not something that simply appears, it is something you build with your daily choices. It is like sculpting a work of art. Every decision you make, every habit you choose to adopt or abandon, is shaping what you will become in 2025. So, ask yourself, are the decisions I'm making today aligned with the future I desire? Or am I allowing fear and procrastination to write my destiny? Do not let the comfort of the known prevent you from embracing the extraordinary. The final days of 2024 are crucial. They are not just the end of a year, they are a period of energetic and spiritual transition. Imagine cleaning a house before an important visit. You get rid of what's broken, organize what's useful, and prepare the space for something new and meaningful. The same must be done with your life right now. Reflect on what needs to be left behind, relationships that drain your energy, beliefs that limit your vision, routines that no longer serve your growth. This is the time to make space for what's to come. The universe cannot fill a cup that is already full. Empty yourself of what no longer serves you, and you'll be amazed at the blessings that will start to flow. Finally, understand that time waits for no one. 2025 is coming like a powerful wave, ready to elevate those who are prepared and profoundly transform those who are open. But like any wave, it can also sweep away those who resist. This is not a warning to instill fear, but a reminder that resisting the universe's call only brings more uncertainty. Act now while there's still time to adjust your course. Write down your intentions, declare your goals, trust your path. You are a chosen one, and that means you carry a unique responsibility to align with the truth of who you are and lead with your light. The universe is with you, but it cannot take the next step for you. It can only show you the way. You can feel it, can't you? A certain restlessness deep within your soul, as if something is about to happen. It's the universe, subtle yet insistent, moving around you, creating alignments, opening doors that were once closed. But here's the secret, it cannot cross those doors for you. The energy is in motion, but it's up to you to take the step. Perhaps you've felt fear or hesitation in recent months, as though you are not up to what is being asked of you. That's natural. Every great transformation begins with doubts, but also with a decision. And your decision now is this: are you willing to cross this line, to trust in what you cannot yet see but feel so deeply? There is a reason the universe is so insistent at this moment. It's because 2025 will not be like any other year. It will be a year of harvest, but only for those who have planted the right seeds. Think about the past 12 months. What have you cultivated? Your choices, your thoughts, your actions, everything was preparation for what's to come. And if you feel you haven't planted enough, don't panic. There is still time. The remaining days of 2024 are like fertile soil, ready to receive your intentions, your goals, your renewed faith. But don't wait. Each day you delay is a missed opportunity. The universe is saying, plant now. Trust now. The harvest will come, but only if you act. One thing you need to understand is that the universe doesn't send signs to everyone in the same way. Every chosen one has a unique language with the divine. For some, it's numbers that appear repeatedly. For others, it's vivid dreams or seemingly casual encounters that carry powerful messages. What is your language with the universe? Maybe it's an inexplicable feeling that something is off, or a synchronicity so precise it takes your breath away. These are not coincidences. They are answers. Answers to questions you may not even realize you've been asking. But to hear them, you need to be present. Quiet your mind, turn off the external noise, and allow yourself to feel. That's when the universe speaks the loudest. But hearing the message is only the first step. The real work begins when you decide to act on it. Imagine the universe has given you a key, but the door it opens is right in front of you, waiting for you to turn the handle. That key could be an insight, an opportunity, or even a loss that forced you to reconsider your path. Whatever it is, it's a gift, but it's up to you to use it. There is no more room for doubt or procrastination. You are not called to stand still but to lead, to move forward, to create an impact that goes beyond yourself. It's time to use that key and open the path to 2025. Don't wait for someone else to do it for you. The universe can only guide you this far, the rest is up to you. Before we continue, if you've always felt different, with a special sensitivity or drawn to greater missions, our ebook is a valuable resource for you. It offers practical insights to recognize your true mission as a chosen one and overcome challenges of misunderstanding and isolation. When you get the ebook, you also gain exclusive and immediate access to our Discord community, a space where you can share your experiences, connect with others who understand what you're going through, and find genuine support in a welcoming environment. Check the first pinned comment on this video and gain access to these unique and exclusive resources. You are more powerful than you imagine, but power only manifests when it is put into action. Remember, you are a living manifestation of the divine, an extension of the universe itself. This means the same forces that move the stars and the oceans live within you. What does this mean for your next step? It means there is nothing you cannot overcome, no mountain you cannot climb, as long as you are aligned with your purpose. But purpose is not something that simply happens, it is something you choose every day. And today, the universe is asking, what will you choose? Doubt or faith? Hesitation or action? This is the moment to decide because time waits for no one, and 2025 is approaching rapidly. If there's one thing the universe wants you to understand now, it is that your life holds a meaning far greater than you can imagine at this moment. You are not chosen by chance. There is something within you, a strength, a light, a wisdom, that is needed for this moment in history. Perhaps you have felt small or insignificant at times, as if your impact were limited. But that is an illusion created by fear. The universe sees you for who you truly are, a being of infinite potential, capable of transforming not just your own life but also the world around you. Every word you speak, every choice you make, sends ripples across the cosmos. And now, more than ever, the universe is waiting for you to rise and shine. This call to shine, however, is not about perfection. It is about authenticity. In 2025, the world will need authenticity more than ever. This means you must let go of masks, of expectations others have placed on you, and of the stories you've told yourself to stay comfortable. The universe does not demand that you be something you are not. It only asks that you be who you truly are. This may feel intimidating because being authentic often means shedding the protections we create to feel safe. But true safety comes from being aligned with your essence. When you are aligned, fear loses its power, and your light can finally illuminate the path for others. The universe wants you to know that everything is already within you. You do not need to seek outside what already exists inside. The strength, the clarity, the vision, they are all waiting to be activated. But to activate them, you must take the first step. Trust is the key. Trust that the universe is with you, that you are capable, that the path will reveal itself as you move forward. Do not wait for guarantees, move forward with faith. 2025 will not be an ordinary year. It will be a year that defines destinies, a year that demands the utmost from all the chosen ones. And you, with your courage, your light, and your purpose, are ready to be the force the universe needs. The decision is yours. The time is now. The universe never promised that the path of the chosen would be easy, but it has always assured that it would be meaningful. You have felt this when facing challenges that seemed insurmountable but somehow strengthened you in ways you never imagined. Every obstacle was a lesson, every pain a teacher. In 2025, these lessons will come together to form the foundation of your mission. Do not view the difficulties of 2024 as losses or defeats, see them as the training that prepared you for the next level. The universe does not choose the most comfortable, it chooses those most willing to grow. And you, with your scars and victories, are living proof that you are ready for what is to come. There is something magical that happens when you finally accept the call. Suddenly, what seemed confusing begins to make sense. The pieces of the puzzle fit together, and you realize that every moment, even the moments of doubt, was part of a greater plan. But accepting the call is not just saying yes. It is acting, even when there are no guarantees, even when the path feels uncertain. It is deciding, with all your soul, that you will not be a victim of circumstances but a co-creator of your destiny. In 2025, the universe will need people who know how to act with intention, who understand that every step, no matter how small it may seem, is a declaration of faith. And this begins now, not tomorrow, not when it's convenient, but at this very moment. As you move into the new year, you must remember that your mission is not just about you. Yes, the universe is working in you, but it is also working through you. Your light was not made to be hidden but to illuminate. Think of the people around you who need the inspiration you can offer, the words only you can speak, the example only you can give. Do not underestimate the impact your authenticity can have. When you live in alignment with your purpose, you give others permission to do the same. It is a domino effect, a wave of transformation that begins with you and spreads to everything it touches. In 2025, the world will need this wave like never before. But for this light to shine, you must protect it. Make no mistake, not everyone will understand your journey. There will be those who question your faith, your vision, your courage. This is not an indication that you are wrong, it is proof that you are on the right path. The brilliance of your light may unsettle those still trapped in darkness. But do not let that deter you. Remember, light does not apologize for being light. It simply illuminates, without asking permission, without hesitation. Protect your energy. Choose your battles wisely. Do not waste time trying to convince those who are not ready to see. Your role is to move forward, to lead by example, and to trust that the universe will take care of the rest. The unknown will always be frightening, but it is also where all possibilities reside. Think back to the beginning of 2024. Could you have predicted all the moments that shaped your year? Every unexpected turn, every obstacle overcome, every unforeseen joy? The same will happen in 2025. There will be moments that test your patience, your resilience, and your faith, but there will also be miracles that remind you that you are exactly where you need to be. The universe does not promise an easy path, but it promises a true one. And by trusting this path, you will become more than a follower of circumstances, you will become a creator of destinies, an architect of change. As the days of 2024 come to a close, allow yourself a moment to connect with gratitude. Gratitude not just for what went right, but also for what went wrong. The difficulties shaped you as much as the victories. Without them, you would not have developed the strength you now possess. Without the moments of uncertainty, you would not have learned to trust. Gratitude is the key to accessing the blessings of 2025 because it opens your heart to receive what the universe is about to offer. Take a moment to acknowledge how much you've grown. Honor the person you are because they brought you here. And honor the person you are becoming because they are the answer to your own prayers. Remember, the universe does not expect perfection, it expects commitment. Commitment to your growth, your truth, and your purpose. There is no more time for excuses or delays. Every passing day is a missed opportunity to align yourself with the destiny awaiting you. In 2025, the world will need spiritual leaders, visionaries, and people willing to do what is right, even when it's hard. You are one of those people. So take a deep breath, take the next step, and trust the journey. The universe is with you, but it's up to you to act. The time for hesitation is over. This is the moment to become everything you were born to be. What does it truly mean to be a chosen one? It's not about living a flawless life or avoiding challenges, it's about finding meaning in every experience. Being a chosen one means understanding that even in the moments of silence, when it feels like the universe is distant, it is actually working behind the scenes. Every delay, every door that closed in 2024, was part of a greater plan, shaping you for this very moment. Sometimes lessons come disguised as losses or frustrations, but what the universe wants you to know now is that none of those experiences were in vain. Every step you took, every tear you shed, laid the foundation for what is to come. 2025 is not the end of the road, it's the beginning of a new chapter. To embrace this new chapter, you must be honest with yourself. There is no longer room for the lies you tell to protect yourself, whether about what you truly desire, what you are willing to sacrifice, or who you are becoming. The universe can only work with your truth. The journey of a chosen one is not about perfection but authenticity. Acknowledge where you've been, but also recognize where you have failed to believe in your own potential. Do not criticize yourself, use this as a starting point. By being honest about who you are, you create space for the universe to show you who you can become. If you feel called to something greater, it's because you are. That feeling is not a whim or a coincidence. It is the universe telling you that the time has come to claim what is yours. But claiming is not about demanding or taking, it's about aligning. Aligning means tuning into the energy of what you want to manifest and living as if it is already your reality. If you want abundance, live with gratitude. If you want love, live with compassion. If you want purpose, live with intention. The universe responds to the frequency you emit, not to the silent wishes you keep hidden. And the frequency you choose now will determine how 2025 unfolds. There's a common misconception that you need all the answers before taking action. The universe does not require you to know everything, it only asks that you take the next step. Think of it as walking a path lit by lamps that only illuminate one at a time. You cannot see the end of the road, but each step reveals just enough for you to keep moving forward. That's how faith works. It's not about certainty, it's about trusting that the next step will bring you closer to your destiny. In 2025, there will be moments when the path seems dark, but remember, the light is within you. It is enough to illuminate the way, one step at a time. Above all, know that you are part of something much greater. Your journey is not just about you but about the impact you will have on the world around you. Every decision you make now ripples outward like waves in a pond, touching lives you may never even know. That is why this message is so urgent. It's not just about what you will gain by aligning with your purpose, it's about what you will give to the world. The universe has entrusted you to be a force of change, a beacon in times of darkness. Now, the question is not whether you are ready, but whether you are willing to act. Because the time for hesitation is over, and 2025 is already calling. The universe knows it's not always easy to answer a call. There's fear, there are doubts, and there's the inner voice that questions whether you are truly capable. But here's what you need to remember, the call came to you because you are capable. It doesn't matter if the path feels uncertain or the mountains ahead seem too high. The universe doesn't choose the ready, it prepares the chosen. Every time you move forward with courage, even in the face of the unknown, you reaffirm your connection to the divine. And that connection is what fuels your strength. It is your anchor, your compass, and your proof that you are never alone, even in the hardest moments. But what does it really mean to act with courage? It's not the absence of fear but the decision to move forward despite it. In 2025, there will be moments that challenge your faith, but those challenges are not barriers, they are bridges. Bridges that will lead you to a deeper understanding of who you are and what you are capable of achieving. Every obstacle will be a disguised opportunity, an invitation to grow beyond the limits you've placed on yourself. The universe is telling you that you are stronger than you believe and that strength will be necessary in the next chapter. Remember, courage is not a single grand action but the sum of small acts of faith along the way. And if there are still doubts, remember that 2025 is just the beginning. What you start in this year will echo through many cycles to come. Think of it as planting a tree. The seeds you plant now will determine the roots that grow and the fruits that are harvested. But to plant those seeds, you must be willing to let go of the old, to clear the soil of everything that no longer nourishes your spirit. Perhaps it's a limiting belief, a relationship that has served its purpose, or a habit that no longer supports your growth. The universe is asking you to make space because the new can only flourish where there is room for it to grow. You have what it takes to step through this portal. The universe does not demand perfection, but it does ask for presence. It doesn't expect you to be flawless, but it does expect you to be intentional. Every step you take is a declaration of faith, a message to the universe that you are committed to your journey. 2025 will be a year of harvest for those who plant with purpose now. And you, with your light, your courage, and your calling, are ready to be the force the universe needs in this moment. Don't hesitate any longer. The time is now, and the universe is waiting for your response. When you decide to act, something powerful happens. The universe begins to conspire in your favor, aligning opportunities, people, and paths that once seemed impossible. It's as if, with that first step, an invisible door opens, revealing possibilities that were hidden. However, this magic only manifests when you trust in yourself, trust in your purpose, and trust in the universe standing beside you. That trust doesn't need to be perfect. It's natural to have doubts. What matters is not letting those doubts stop you from moving forward. 2025 will be a year of movement, and the universe asks that you don't remain stagnant, even when the path seems unclear. Remember, the universe doesn't ask you to do everything at once. It asks you to take the next step with intention and heart. Every small move matters. Every act of courage, every moment of gratitude, every decision aligned with your purpose. These small steps are what create big changes. 2025 is waiting, like a fertile field ready to receive the seeds you will plant. So choose to plant love, faith, and purpose. Choose to act, even when doubt whispers that you're not enough. You are enough. The universe believes in you, and now it's your turn to believe in yourself. You might be wondering if you're truly ready for what 2025 holds. Every experience you've lived up to this point has been preparation. Even the moments when you felt lost or weak were part of a greater plan. The strength you'll need in the coming year is already within you, waiting to be activated. That strength is not something you'll find outside yourself, it's a reminder of who you are at your core. In 2025, the world will need your clarity, your compassion, and your vision. You don't have to be perfect, you just have to be willing. It's your willingness, your openness to the unknown, that will allow the universe to work through you. And now, in these final moments of 2024, you stand before a choice. You can ignore this calling, pretend the universe isn't speaking directly to you. Or you can respond. You can say yes with every fiber of your being. That yes doesn't need to be grand, it can begin small, with a decision, an intention, an action. But it needs to be sincere. Because that yes is what will open the portal to everything you are destined to experience in 2025. The universe has already done its part. It brought you here, sent the signs, whispered the truths you needed to hear. Now, the question is, will you respond? The universe never goes completely silent, but there are moments when its voice is clearer, more direct, almost impossible to ignore. This is one of those moments. What you are hearing now is not just a warning but a summons. It is the universe, in all its magnitude, looking at you and saying, I have chosen you for something greater. And this choice is not a burden but a privilege. The universe sees in you a strength, a light, and a purpose that are needed right now. You can feel the truth of this in your heart. Don't fight it. Embrace it. Believe in the calling and the message being delivered directly to you at this moment. In 2025, the world's demands will be great, but the rewards for those who are aligned will be even greater. You have been prepared for this. Every lesson learned, every obstacle overcome, every moment when you chose to rise instead of give up was a step toward this moment. You are ready to lead, to inspire, to create. But remember, leadership is not about control, it's about service. The universe does not expect you to change the world alone, but to do your part. To use your gifts, your vision, and your voice to make a difference. No matter how small your contribution may seem, it is essential to the whole. And when you look back at the end of 2025, you will see how it all made sense. The pieces that once seemed disconnected will have come together to form a perfect picture. You will see how every decision, every act of faith, every step taken with courage and intention led you exactly where you needed to be. The universe wants you to know that there are no mistakes in the divine plan. Everything, absolutely everything, has contributed to your growth, your journey, and your mission. And now, you have the opportunity to shape the next chapter with consciousness and purpose. The question that remains is, how will you use this power? So hear these words as if the universe itself were speaking directly to you. This is your final message before 2025. Trust the path, trust yourself, trust the purpose unfolding before you. Don't wait for guarantees or the approval of others. The calling is yours, and the response must be too. Say yes to what's to come. Embrace the transformation. Be the light you were born to be. The universe is with you, every step, every choice, every moment. Now, the decision is in your hands. 2025 is waiting, and you have been prepared for this moment. Move forward. The time is now. As we close this moment of reflection, I want you to remember something important. The universe is always with you. No matter the challenges you face in 2025, every step will be supported by greater forces that believe in your potential. You are more than your doubts, more than your uncertainties. You are a chosen one, someone destined to make a difference in your own life and in the world. Believe that. Believe in yourself. 2025 is a blank page, and you have the power to write a story filled with purpose, courage, and transformation.